My name is Manda with Manda Panda Projects. If you're in the pursuit of craftiness, you are in the right place, and it is Craft Completion Challenge Day. Woo! It's Challenge Day, you guys. I am been so excited for this weekend. Oh my goodness gracious. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. So, sprinkle this video, which just means share. I'm just going to say it, okay? Share this video. Let me go ahead. I'm going to send the telegram. Make sure we let everybody know that I'm here. Get your paint sticks, your rice paper, your Mod Podge, and your white paint. And then if you want to do the rail or the sled things, a different color, that's what we're going to be doing today. Sunday we'll be like embellishing it. So come on in. Hey, Angela and Cheryl, it's time. It's time. All right, hold on. Let me grab the link, you guys. Share this. I need to share this everywhere. Get it sprinkled out. Angie's ready. Who's ready, you guys? All right, here we go. So copy the link. Share it to the Craft Challenge group. In case there's anybody trying to find me in there, at least they'll be able to find me. Justice, what are you banging?
Oh, nothing.
Day 6 countdown to Craftmas and Craft Challenge. So you guys, this is a double whammy. This is our day 6 of the countdown to Craftmas. And for day 6, we are doing part 1 of our Craft Challenge craft, okay? So it's a little... Justice, honey. What are you banging? That's loud. I'm live. Hi, Diana, Diana Lidberg, and Diana Colby Lore. Hey, Mary. Get out of here, Maria. No way. So I do not know which one. I literally don't know which one I want to use. I have not decided yet. I'm still undecided. I want to use both of them, but I can't. I went to the challenge page, but it linked me here. Huh. I don't know what you mean, Sherry. I'm live on Manda Panda Projects. I just shared it to the challenge. So I shared it to the challenge group. So you might have found it through there, but it will bring you over to my page. Oh, Becky, I'm sorry you're sick. Hey, if you feel better this weekend, you have all the way till Monday, okay? You got all the way till Monday. So you have time. Don't worry. You have time. So you guys, I am so excited for this. If you are newer to the challenge, hey, Christine, we've been doing this. I think this is like our 10th challenge. They are a ton of fun. It's a fun weekend all around. It's exciting. There's prizes, there's giveaways, there's contests. There's going to be a winner ceremony on Monday. If you can't attend live, obviously you're live right now, but there's replays for everything. You have forever to watch them. Even if you can't finish your craft by Monday afternoon, still do it. It's still going to be cute. I came up on Reels. That's so weird, Wendy. I don't know, you guys. Facebook just, I give up sometimes trying to figure Facebook out. It's always something with them. It is always something with them. So tonight you're gonna need your paint sticks. Now let me explain something. I am using 12-inch paint sticks. I was going to maybe get the big ones. I never did. I had to order them online. It was too expensive. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I do what I tell you guys to do and craft with what you have. I didn't want to spend I think it was like $6 a pack, and I was going to need 2 packs. I was not trying to spend $12, when I have these paint sticks. So originally I was going to use 5 paint sticks across, okay? But it's really small. And I would have had to size down my print, which is fine. In my brain, I wanted like a little bit bigger. I was like, well, duh, I could just add 2 more paint sticks on. So I was like, well, does that still look like a sled? And I'm like, it's going to still look like a sled. It's a little wide. but I think that it will still be really cute. So I'm going to do 7 paint sticks across. If you're like, oh my God, Amanda, you didn't put that many on the supply list, it's okay. You could still use 5. It's fine. Everything's going to be exactly the same for this project. It's just that you use 5 versus 7. So I'm going to do like this. Okay. So I'm going to have my 7 across, and that way I printed my sheet out full size. So I'm just going to get it on there. Obviously, it's going to be painted right here, and it's going to be painted right here, but that's fine. We're going to add a little bit of dark wax around it. We're going to blend it together, and it's still going to look really cute. It doesn't cover the entire paint sticks, but once it's all said and done, we're not going to worry about that little bit that's not covered. We're just going to, it's going to look good. We'll figure it out. Hey, Megan. Hey, Angie. Hey, Susan. Happy CCC. Stacey, I craft with paint sticks all the time, so I always have them on hand. I'm actually running low now. So I'll be doing like this, and I'm going to put a paint stick up in the front, and then I'm going to have 2 runners. They're not going to be long enough, so you're going to need extra paint sticks, like half and half, to make the rest of it. Okay? So that's how our sled's going to be. I might put a paint stick across. This is technically the bottom, you know. So you're going to need probably like 13, 14 paint sticks, like a big chunk, if you're doing 7. Then you're going to need your print, or if you don't have a print, you can use a napkin. You can use scrapbook paper. You can paint your sled. Thank you, Karen. I got this at Hobby Lobby for $4. What did you do today? I just planned for the challenge, Jamie, basically. Wrote my email, went live, did weekly wins. Hi, Eddie. Hello. Happy challenge day, Eddie. And then, so you're going to obviously need Mod Podge. You're going to need white paint. You can also, like, if you want to do your runners, like, you might want to do your, what are these called? I'm calling them runners. I don't know what they're called. We're going to, for now on, when you hear me say runners, that's what these are. You might want to do your runners a different color with your little wood thing going across the front. Like, with this print, that would look good red, you know? So I might do, what print am I using, you guys? I need to decide. Before we go any farther, please help me. Snowman or candy cane? The candy cane matches all my new fabric, you know? And I have all this, like, green and gold greenery, and I have, like, the greenery will look really good with this print, too. But I can only use, like, the red fabric and the muslin. I can't use any green with this one because it won't look good. And then I also have this red and gold in my gold ribbon. So all my ribbon and fabric matches this better. Blades, I don't know. Snowman, oh God, you guys are going to be split. You guys are going to be split, and you're going to make my decision even harder. This is not fair. Oh God, they're both, the gold looks really good. This gold looks really good with this print, though. Like, even better than this one. Oh, my God. Okay. Let's see what you guys are saying. Snowman. Snowman. Candy cane. Snowman. Candy cane. Candy cane. Candy cane. Snowman. Candy cane. Snowman. We're tied right now, 5 and 5. Hey, Laura Lee. Eddie says candy cane. Oh, the gingerbread man will be cute. Becky says candy cane. Sally says candy cane. Uh-oh, you guys, candy cane is winning now. Stacy says candy cane. I think we're going to do candy cane. It's just, hold on, let me grab my fabric. I didn't grab my fabric because I'm not using it today. I'm sorry, you guys. I I know I should have had this figured out, but if you've been following me for any length of time, I am a hot mess. It is who I am. I'm never going to change. So I can never make decisions. Candy cane. I see. Oh God. Because I mean, I can use the reds here. Like, I can use these, obviously. Like, I have fabric for this one. It would just be red, and I'm not going to use any of that. But this one, I could use all my pretty fabric. Okay, I think we're going to go candy cane, you guys. I'll make a final decision when we get there. It's so hard. Snowman. No, you guys are so good. I know. Okay, maybe we'll do the snowman. I do like the snowman with this gold. Now I'm back at square one. I'm going to have to decide when we get there. I'll decide when we get there. Everything else is going to be the same. I know, Vicky, right? Right? Okay, so anyways, we're going to be doing this part. This part of the craft today is going to be the paint sticks. So really quick, before we get started, tomorrow we are going to have a Zoom craft and chat. So it's just a very informal Zoom. Anybody who's in the challenge can come. We're just going to hang out. You can work on your challenge project. If you have questions or if you need feedback or if you're stuck on anything, you can come and show it. You can just work on your craft. You can work on a different craft if you want to. It's just to get a chance to get together, meet everybody face to face. In the crafter party, we do a Zoom once a month. So you'll kind of get like an idea, get a little sneak peek about what our Zooms are like, kind of, because this is more informal. There's no workshop or anything. And that is going to be at 10 a.m. tomorrow Pacific Standard Time. So tomorrow morning, and my time, and then 1 p.m. on the East Coast. The Zoom link will be posted in the group. It's scheduled to go out at 6 o'clock tonight. It's also getting emailed out to you. So you'll have the Zoom link in the group and in email. Karen, that's what I'm here for, girl. That's why we're doing the tutorial, so I could show you how to form it. You're not expected to know how to do it on your own. So yeah, that's why I'm live. I'm going to show you how to do it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Zoom. Oh yeah, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So, oh yeah, first, I lost my train of thought. If you've never done Zoom before, it's completely free. You do have to download the app. So you'll want to download the app first. It's just called Zoom. There's only one main Zoom app. It's blue. And then all you're going to do is just click the link that I give you in the email or in the group, and it will automatically open up Zoom for you. And that's it. You shouldn't need every once in a while people need a code. I'm going to give you the code in case it asks for it, but it shouldn't ask for a code or anything. You should be able to just open Zoom right up. So definitely come to that. Come hang out. I'll be on for about an hour, so about 10 a.m. Pacific time to 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be super fun. I'm watching tonight and we'll do mine tomorrow. And all right, Sheila. No problem, girl. Hi, Shannon. Hey, guys. So if you are newer to the challenge, or if you're new-ish, some people like craft along with me while I'm crafting, like they're trying to craft along, which is fine. You can do that, but don't stress yourself out like trying to keep up with me, because then it becomes like stressful. If you fall behind, just watch, you know what I mean? Just watch me and then craft after the live, or just keep crafting while you watch. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go like a little bit slower. Feel free to ask me questions. If you need me to like repeat something that I did or show you something again, I'm happy to do that. So if I don't see your comment, just keep putting it in until I see it. And yeah, so I want you to commit to completing the craft, okay? Commit to completing this craft. Right now, every year we have people, or every challenge, I have people who, for whatever reason, don't finish it. So even if you are late, so even if you don't get it done by Monday afternoon, I still want you to finish it and post your craft in the group. Okay? So put in the comments right now, I will complete this craft. Okay? Everybody put it. I commit. I will complete it. I swear. I promise. Something like that. Okay? Then I'm going to hold you accountable so that when you don't submit your final photo, then I can be here and like, look, you said you were going to finish it, so you still have to finish it. You're crafting later, Martha? All right, girl, that works. Yeah. In the crafter party, a lot of people, because they want to hang out and chat and talk, so they watch and just hang out, see what I do, and then go back, and sometimes they'll put the replay on and craft during the replay, or just, craft on their own. Heidi will be working on hers tomorrow. Sheila's committed. Tracy's going to complete it. Yes. Amy's got this. Yes, guys. All right, you guys. So let's get started today. I have 3 giveaways for this live. I have 2 for while we're live, and I have 1 for the replay. So I have one $5 Dollar Tree gift card. So you can get 4 items at Dollar Tree. It used to be 5, but now you can get 4. I have 1 craft completion challenge. This is the craft challenge logo. It's the same that's on my shirt. A keychain that was sublimated. And then on the replay, for one person on the replay, you have to comment #replay or else I don't know you were here. You get a Christmas napkin pack. Okay? So let's get started, you guys. All right, Dawn. That's all right, girl. Hey, Monday's still on time. And Dawn, I can't remember. You're on the East Coast, right, Dawn? So you have till 5. Oh, yeah. The craft is due at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday. So that's 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I did a live earlier today talking all about voting and like when the craft is due and like how you're going to submit it. So go back and watch that live. I will also talk about that at the end of the live tonight and at the end of the live on Sunday. So you're going to hear it 2 more times. But I'm going to wait till the end to talk about that because we've been talking long enough. For 18 minutes, we haven't even started yet. So, okay. First things first. I am going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 paint sticks, 8 to go across the front, 9, 10, and then I have to complete this, so 11. I think I'm going to need 12 paint sticks. Because I think I want to put one across here. So I'm going to paint an extra paint stick just in case, because I'd rather have it painted than not. So I need to go and we need to paint these I'm going to paint them all white. Even if I decide to paint my runners red, which I might paint them red, I kind of want to see what it looks like first. It's fine that they're white. It will be easier to put red on it, Oh, yeah, Sheila, you got plenty of time. Hey, if you put it on Sunday, you get to cross off the bingo square and you get entered into a drawing to win a prize for people who complete it early. Let me make sure I'm not missing it. Sue, we have like 305 people signed up. So we reached the 300. All right, let's get started. I'm going to put my apron on. Let's use this apron today, our sunflower one. I am rainbow, sunflower, and leopard. I'm putting one across the top, Dana. It's out of the view of the camera. That's why. Look. Let me tilt this down a little bit. See? It's right here. There we go. You guys can see good, right? Who cares if it cuts my head off a little bit as long as you can see my craft. I'm going to keep my comments right here. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I have the comments. Sometimes it's just easier to read them on here. Everybody has been having reply issues. It's been a Facebook problem for like, I don't know, a couple months or something. I want to say months. All right, let's see the best way to do this. I'm going to do it one at a time. We're just going to go one at a time. So buckle up, you guys. We're going to be on here for a little while. I mean, not that long, but I want to get the whole sled built today. Normally, I try to do an hour each. Normally, part 1 and part 2 are an hour each. For this craft, it's going to be a little bit different. I really want to get the sled done today, no matter how long it takes me. I don't want to leave any of that until I could always decoupage the, I don't know. We're just going to figure it out. We're just going to figure it out. And you have to paint the front and the back. This one might be a little bit longer because it's just tedious and time consuming. It's easy though, so it's fine, you know. Donna, mine is going to hang. I'm going to have a hanger on it. But it could be like a leaner too. You could literally just leave the hanger off and it could still function as a leaner for sure. I don't know if I would put it face down. I would more like lean it up against something, like sitting upright. I mean, I guess you could put it face down. You would just want to decorate. The way mine's going to be decorated, it won't look as good face down, but okay. One down. I'm going to lean them like this. There we go. Oh no, Sue, are you out? And because this is a challenge, we have more people on than normal. So if I miss an important comment, you guys just there's no way I'm going to catch every comment. So just like copy and paste your comment until I see it. I won't be mad if you keep saying the same thing. If it's like an important one that is a question or you're frosting cake. Oh my goodness, you guys. Fiona, she sent me a hand mixer. Like one of those mixers like for baking and like stainless steel bowls. It came in like a whole kit. It was a Christmas present. So I'm so excited to bake next week. I'm so excited. I've been collecting recipes that you guys have been sending me. I'm going to pick like 3 of them in between next week and Christmas. I'm going to make like at least 3 different recipes. So we're going to be doing some baking for the countdown coming up. Because I don't have a mixer, so it really limits what I can make. Well, I mean, I have one now. Hey, Charlene. Welcome. Your first time. We are doing a craft challenge right now. So it's a very special live. And you do want to get the edges of the paint sticks. Okay. Hey, Tracy. It has been a while. Everything is important. Of course. I know this. I do know this. Yes, there will be a code word tonight. There sure will be. Today's like a double, we're double dipping, okay? It's the challenge, but it's all, I wasn't going to do a separate live. It would be just way too much to do a separate live for the countdown. So this will be the countdown live as well. Same with Sunday. And then tomorrow, I am going, is Daddy here?
Yeah.
Oh, love you guys. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, love you.
Boys are getting picked up, so we're home alone, you guys. Oh, heck yeah, Lisa. I'll be wearing this shirt will be on all weekend. So, sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Angie, that's like staples, you know, you always have to have those. Plaster is an essential, and so is wax. So tomorrow, you guys, you're in for a treat because speaking of baking, I'm actually technically baking tomorrow too, but I'm not really baking. Well, I'm kind of baking. I'm gonna be live from my friend Amanda Jones. If you're in the crafter party, you like know her because she's. Are you selling the kits? No, Janita, I don't sell kits. For this challenge, there's no kits. There's just a supply list. Just a supply list, and then you buy all the supplies on your own. You might even already have everything. But you do get the rice paper print. If you have a printer, you get a code to download and print that at home. So that's kind of nice. Oh yeah, so we're going to, I say we because I'm taking you guys along. We're going to my friend Amanda's house tomorrow, and she's making, oh God, I don't even remember the name. Maple bourbon brittle, or I'm probably butchering it. It's maple bacon bourbon something. I want to say brittle because it is like a brittle. And I'm going to take you guys live while we make that. So that should be fun. She is a baker. She makes all sorts of fun treats for Christmas. It's your birthday tomorrow, Melissa. Well, happy early birthday, girlfriend. What are you doing for your birthday? Anything fun? Only this many more to go. You have leopard print what, Rebecca? Leopard print. I have no idea what you mean. Leopard print what? For your sled? Yes, it is definitely yummy. She makes it every year for Christmas. She has a Christmas party every year, like for people that we all used to work together, but like hardly anyone works there anymore. And she always makes it, and it's always a hit. Oh, for the codes. You got to watch the replays for the codes. That's the whole point of the codes is if you watch the replay or the live, you get the code. Everybody has been sworn to secrecy, not to give them out. I know. I had you at bourbon and bacon because, yummy. Once I get these paint sticks painted, we're going to do our first giveaway, okay? Yes, Beverly, I'm going to make crack, absolutely. And then I'm going to make cookies that use Christmas crack. So I'm going to double whammy it. They're like cookies that you like break up the crack to use in them. I feel like it's a tradition, and I just have to make the crack every year now. It's the page. Rebecca, you're on the page, girl. You're literally on my page, Manda Panda Projects. That's where all the code words are. You just go to my videos, and then it says day 1, countdown to Craftmas, day 2. It's all the videos are right in a row. Every day I've been live. It's plaster, Sue. Waverly plaster. So yeah, this is a little bit time consuming, but I promise you guys, this will be worth it. It's going to be really cute in the end. Now, you could use $1. If you have one of those Dollar Tree sleds, by all means, use one. You know what I mean? It will be just as cute. The thing is, I didn't want to put that on the supply list because not everybody would be able to get one of those Dollar Tree sleds. Some of the Dollar Trees wouldn't have them, and then you wouldn't have anybody to show you how to make it with paint sticks. Oh, really, Debbie? Oh my gosh. It's good. It's addicting too. You only need a little bit because it's like very rich. But, I mean, once you have like a piece, you can't stop. All right, and moving right along. It is Charlene. It is day 1 of the challenge. You are correct. Melissa, yes. Give me a second. Hold on. Gonna have to do it one-handed. My better than paper is getting changed after this. Let me do it one hand. Donna, literally, you haven't missed much. All I did was paint the paint sticks. So you really haven't missed much. If you do go back, just watch the first like 10 minutes because I talk about like logistics of the challenge that you might want to know. But as far as crafting, you haven't missed anything. I mean, you know how to paint, I'm sure. All right, let me grab Digital Deco Designs link for Melissa. Okay, I just linked it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pin it, though. Oh, my gosh, Sue. I've ran out of white before. Walmart Plus delivery to the rescue. That's what I do. Question. Any disadvantage to gluing the pieces first and then painting? Yes. Okay, the way that I'm doing it, now, you can do that if you want to. I've done this before and it's tedious, but it looks really good. So I'm going to actually line my paint sticks up, okay? I'm going to like brace them together with like a popsicle stick, like with just a little bit of hot glue. So it's like holds it together. I'm going to Mod Podge my rice paper down and I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and I'm going to slice it through and I'm going to sand all the edges, so that it looks like it's wooden slats of a sled. You know what I mean? So it doesn't just look like this was decoupaged on top. It's going to actually look like it was made like that. You don't have to do that. It won't look quite as good. I'm not going to lie. But you could definitely get away with not doing that. So that's why I don't want to glue it together. I have to paint it first. If I glued the whole sled together and then painted it, that will make it really hard. Messenger, we got on my DDD print. Okay, Jamie. I've been in and out of Messenger all day, but I haven't seen yours yet. It's been a little while since I've been in there because I've been preparing for the challenge. I know, I got paint on my hands too. Look at this. I'm going to have to wash my hands probably before I move on. Yes, Donna, so if you go to the craft challenge group, you should have it in your email. So it was emailed to you when you signed up. So you could try searching your email for a supply list. If you can't find it in your email, I posted it in the group. So if you go, I'll put the group in the comments. Okay, I just put the group in the comments. So if you go to the group, everything is really organized for you guys in there. So there's two sections that you want to know. There's the featured section, which is like the top of the group. It's like pinned posts. They're like announcements. They're pinned across the top of the group. Everything is really organized, and everything that I've posted in that group that's important is pinned. Also, there's guides. So you know how the top of the Facebook groups have tabs? Well, one of the tabs is called the guides. I put everything in its own guide. So if you just go to that tab that says guides, and then one of them says, welcome to the Craft Completion Challenge. That's going to have like your supply list, the sign up link. It's going to have my live talking about the challenge. It's going to have your bingo card, like all that stuff. So that's where you'll find the supply list. And then another guide is going to be part 1, which will have this live once I do it. Then part 2, and then there's a guide for the sponsors, so you know where all the sponsors are and how to follow them. And then there's a guide for like contests and wrap up. So that's where you'll find where to submit your bingo card, where to submit your final photo of your craft. So everything's really organized in there for you. I take a lot of time to like organize that. So definitely like poke around. All right. Moving right along, you guys. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 left. Oh, Diane, thank you. I try to make it really organized. I mean, you should have, this is like my 10th challenge. It was not always like this, but I think it was like my 3rd challenge. I was so overwhelmed. I wanted to cry. Like, I just wanted to cry. I had so many questions. Nobody could find anything because I didn't have anything anywhere. So I was like, okay, I took all the questions that I got from the first 3 challenges and I answered them all by doing an FAQ, by making the guides and everything. So now everything's there for you. Cheryl, how many paint sticks do you have? Because you could do 5. You could do 5 across instead of 7. And you could even skip the paint stick going across the bottom and it would still look cute. Sue, it's not a link, it's a code. And it's posted in the Facebook group, pinned to the featured section. And then you just use her regular website, digitaldecodesigns.com. It's just like you were shopping on her website. Yeah, Cheryl, you could probably like if you wanted to make a mini one, you could use popsicle sticks or jumbo popsicle sticks. That's always an option. You could make a Christmas ornament, like a Sled Christmas ornament would be really cute. You could probably get away with using wooden shims if that's like all you had. If you could find a sled at the Dollar Tree, you could just use a pre-made sled. Sue, I was going to use the 5-gallon ones. I didn't have them. Honestly, it came down to I just didn't have them. And I didn't get a chance to get them at Walmart. It will be really cute. No, Janita, this will not be finished tonight. It's going to be in 2 parts. It would take way too long to finish all together. So yeah, definitely a 2-parter. And that way it gives everybody a chance to catch up over the weekend. And we're going to get the majority done tonight of like building the sled. And then on Sunday, we're going to like embellish it and add some greenery, a bow, some rusty bells. We're going to put the hanger on. Melissa, I painted an extra 1 or 2 just in case, but I'm painting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm painting 13. I don't know if I'm going to use all 13, but I'm going to use at least 11 or 12. And I'm doing 7 across. I'm making my sled a little bit bigger than I originally planned. If you want to just do yours 5 across, you could use 2 less. Okay, and I'm just leaning them up against each other. It's fine. Trying to like leave a little bit of air in between. Yeah, Beverly, you can use a Dollar Tree one. Absolutely, make your life easier for sure. You won't have to paint all these. I just didn't want to use that one for the challenge because not everybody will be able to get one. And then I would have no way to show people how to make it. Hey, Amanda. I still need to decide what print I'm going to use. So nosy. I'm right by the window here, so I'm always like, who's here? Who is here? Even though I live in a huge apartment complex, so I never know who anybody is anyways. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Done is better than perfect, you guys. Done is absolutely better than perfect. So just do the best you can. It will be cute. You'll love it. I'm going to use popsicle sticks to make a mini one because I don't have... Oh, there you go. A lot of people don't have room for a big one, so that's a good idea. Remember, you can get as creative as you want to. you're not like held to any requirements besides completing it. The only requirement is you got to complete it. I mean, it needs to be like remotely inspired by my craft. You know, you can't make like a sunflower wreath and say, here's my challenge craft. That's not going to work. But you could, hey, Karen or Sherilyn and Karen. This is like caked onto my fingers. Aw, thank you, Dora. I think we have a ton of fun during these. They really are. I should be doing a thicker coat so that way I don't have to do two. I'm not doing two coats. I don't care. I might do two coats on like the runners, but I'm not doing two coats on all the paint sticks. If you're using like cardstock or scrapbook paper, you really don't, I should have mentioned this. Oh my God, I should have mentioned this to begin with. If you're using cardstock or scrapbook paper, you don't really need to paint all your paint sticks because it's not going to show through the rice paper. You know, the rice paper is like a little bit transparent, so you want to make sure you have white underneath. Hi, Robbie. Robbie's one of our sponsors, you guys. Make sure everybody is following her. Remember, you have to be following we have 4 sponsors. So you need to make sure that you're following all 4 of them because if you win, I check to make sure, and then if you're not, I pull another winner. You've been on since this, Karen, of course. For some reason, it's like I'm always destined not to see your comments. I saw that one, though. Oh, there you go, Wendy. I love when I have pre-painted ones from something else. Oh, yeah, you can do roll call. I don't have a number, though. I'm the head of the bus. Aw, thank you, Debbie. Woo! Like 12 minutes, a 12-minute drive with a little bit of traffic. Not very far at all. I live in El Cajon and he lives in Spring Valley, which is just, you know, a part of San Diego. San Diego is huge, so there's like so many different parts of it. There we go. All right. We got one more paint stick. Woo! One more. Anytime after 6. All right. 7. 7. Susan's doing roll call. We had roll call at Craftcation, which is my live event. That was so much freaking fun. And we took a party bus thrifting, and we wanted to make sure like everybody made it back onto the bus after. So we had like a roll call to make sure everybody was there. No, Karen, it wouldn't. You could do a door hanger. This could technically be a door hanger, you know? As long as it's something that you're making for the challenge and you didn't like make it already for, you know, like last week just for fun, and now you're going to like submit it for the challenge. You can't do that, you know? Has to be made for this purpose. There's even a prize for best creative spin, which is like somebody who didn't do a sled like me. Oh my gosh. I absolutely have to wash my hands after this because I can't, it's all over my hands. It's like sticking to me. Feels nasty. Sherry, that's exactly what I did. I was going to do the 5-gallon and I was like, you know what? I don't have any. So I even did go to order them. I don't remember if it was Walmart or Amazon. I'm sure I checked both. But it was like $6 for a pack of 3. And I was like, no, not doing it. All right, Liz, you can do it tomorrow. You can do it anytime this whole weekend, girl. All right. We have paint stick completion. Again, I'm not going to stress if they're not completely perfectly white. If I need to do a second coat on like the runners, I will, but for now, we're just going to keep going. I've got to rinse my hands. I got to rinse my hands. It's like, hold on, I'll be right back. I know, Sue, I didn't get a chance to make it to the store where they're $2. All right, I'm coming. Okay, I still have it kind of on there, but at least I can work with my hands now, you guys. Okay, so 2 things. Let's do a giveaway. Okay? So first, I will choose, I forgot to get I usually have my notebook here. I don't have my notebook. I'll write down here. First, we will do a giveaway for the Craft Challenge keychain, okay? So Craft Challenge keychain. Okay, let me scroll the comments here. Oh, my hand. Okay, ready? I'm going to go. Stop. Melissa Fuller. Woohoo! Melissa Fuller, you are our first giveaway winner, and you get this adorable Craft Challenge keychain. Yay! Pamela, girlfriend, I messaged you the other day. Message me back. So Melissa Fuller. Congrats, Melissa. All right. So giveaway number 1 complete. Also, we need to do a code word. Let's do our code word for the Craft Challenge. Let's do, I think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use the snowman. So our code word for tonight, so day 6 code word, everybody come back to me, open up your ears, is snowman. We didn't already do that, right? No. Code word is snowman. So day 6, snowman, in honor of the rice paper print that I might be using. I'm not even sure. So day 6 is snowman. All right, so we did a giveaway. We did our code word. Oh no, Lisa. Oh my God. Wait, yes, you did. Wait, we already did that? Okay, let's go ahead and dry these. Wait, I already used it? Get out of here. Did I seriously? I have them written down. I don't even, it's in the other room. No, I don't think I used snowman. I don't think I used snowman, Kathy. I don't think I did. I'm like 99% sure. No, snowball. There's one. Yeah, it wasn't snowman. It wasn't snowman. So we're sticking with that. I don't want to mess anybody up. It's today's code word is snowman. Snowman for day 6. So, all right. So let's go ahead and dry our paint sticks. Get these bad boys dry. I have 13 here. You guys know my memory sucks. All right, get these bad boys on. Hey, Teresa. Kathy, that's all right, girl. I see how you got confused. Or I didn't even remember, so. Yes, there's 13. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. I painted an extra one just in case because I didn't want to have to stop and repaint one if I needed it. So I just decided I could always use it for another project. Wendy, I'm not going to cut the end. No, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Turn these all over. My heat gun is sounding like it might be struggling a little bit. All right. Oh yeah, you could always use a blow dryer if you don't have a heat gun, for sure. I used a blow dryer for the longest time. You do? Oh my God. Do you live in a mansion? You must live in a very big house. 19, Kathy puts up 19 trees, you guys. Hey, Paula. The replay will be right on my page. Right on my page. You can watch it here on Mana Pana Projects, and it's also going to be in the Craft Challenge Christmas 2024 Facebook group. So it'll be in both places. I'm going to email out the link to the replay right after this live too. So if you're signed up for the challenge, you'll get the link sent in your email. I don't think Robin's on here. Okay, so some of these we're going to set aside. We need 7 right now. You need either 5 or 7. I am using 7. Aw, that's all right, Paula. And so there's no such thing as behind. You just haven't painted them yet. That's all. You're not behind. A lot of people are not going to craft with me while I'm live because it's stressful to try to like keep up. And so just watch, hang out, and then, you can paint them leisurely while I craft. All I did so far is just paint them white, front and back and sides. All right, so I'm going to stagger them a little bit. I think I might. I'm not going to like stagger them too much, just like a little bit, where they come down like that. All right, so now I'm going to use 2 popsicle sticks. This is just to brace them together, like just enough to get the rice paper glued on. You don't want to use a whole bunch of hot glue. You just want to use a little bit, and then we're going to pull it off afterwards. And it might pull some of the paint off, so you might have to touch it off, but that's fine. We're not going to stress that. In kitchen bonus rooms. Oh my gosh, Kathy. Wow. That's like a full-time job to keep that up, to decorate all that. I give you massive props. Okay, let me see something. So I'm going to put Wendy, I'm going to put this across the bottom. So I'm not going to cut my paint sticks. It's going to cover all that up. And then these little two hang out at the end, but that's fine. I might even go like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so line them all up. And then we're going to take not a ton of glue. Remember, we don't want a whole bunch. See, I just put like a little bit of glue. I'm going to go one here. Okay, and then I'm going to do one over here because it doesn't go all the way across. And one here. Okay, so now it's like together, but it's not very secure, you know, but it is together. Gotta flip it over. Like that. And try to get it as even as possible. And you guys, I'm gonna use the snowman. I gotta make a decision now. I'm gonna use the snowman because you know what? It's more of a winter sled more than Christmas. All my crafts are that red and gold, so I'll do something different. I still have pretty fabric that I can use. And then the gold. Yeah, I'm gonna do the snowman. I'm doing it. There's no turning back, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut the trim off of this. I guess I don't need to cut the outside edges off because those are gonna get sanded off. I just need to cut off the top and the bottom. And I printed mine at full size. If you're only using 5 paint sticks, you'll probably want to print at like 90%. Because it's okay if some of the print gets sanded off, you know, but you want the main image to be on the sled. Honestly, I could have gotten away with 5 paint sticks on a full size too. Karen, because I'm going to make a bow. The fabric is going to be for a bow. I'm going to put a bow like in the center with some greenery or a bow off to the side. I had this. I like the snowman that has the crown on it, but I already had this one printed, so I was like, I'll use this one. What print are you guys using? What one? If you're using Digital Deco Designs, which one did you choose? All right. So remember, this is going to go here. So I really only need, I want this to go up to the top as much as possible. So it's almost going to go, it is going to leave some white up here. Again, it's fine. It is what it is. You know, it's not the end of the world. I'll grunge this up with some dark wax and it will look super cute. But I'm not going to put this all the way down here and then cover it up. So, let me go ahead and make a line. I'm going to use my Frixion pen. All right, so it's going to go. So that's now I know my print needs to start like right there. And then I'm good. That way I know that it will come down to the bottom. Okay? I love the snowman. I know. It's cute. I mean, you really can't go wrong, but it is what it is. Put trees. Yeah, oh yeah, you could totally use a napkin. Absolutely. So we're just going to use Mod Podge and decoupage this on. No, Debbie, you can use literally any print you want on her entire site. If you want to do a sunflower, you can do a sunflower. That's just what I was choosing from. Ooh, the cardinal. She has some really pretty cardinals. Would look really good. Absolutely. Hi, Mary. Okay. I'm going to get all nice and it's not glued together very sturdily, so you want to be a little bit careful, you know. Diana, you can get away with printer paper. The thing is, it might bleed. Do you have a laser or an inkjet? It's just not as nice. Like, you could get away with it. Yeah. If you have rice paper, I would definitely use rice paper. But you can get away. You can get away. Just be careful not to get the Mod Podge on top. Because if you have an inkjet printer and copy paper, the ink might bleed on you. All right. I think we are good. As long as, yeah, it does. It's just going to print smaller. That's all. You're going to have to size it accordingly. Basically, the code is for $3.99. So it'll take $3.99 off of, you know, so as long as the print is a $3.99, but then you have to know how to size it, Susan. Because if you need to make it, it's going to print on half of a sheet of paper. So you need to make sure that you know how to size it up. Some of this, hold on, let me. Oh, that somehow dried really quickly. This is not even wet over here at all. Same with right here. Make sure this is on there nice and good. If you have any wrinkles, do not stress it, okay? Flatten this down really good here. There we go. Okay. All right, it looks like it's on there pretty good. It's on there pretty good, pretty good. Okay, now we're going to want to dry it really good because we do not want it to rip in the next, we don't want it to rip too much. If it rips a little bit, that's fine because it will look natural and distressed. But we don't want it to rip too much. You haven't had a chance to look? You've been busy? Me too. All right, let's dry this real good. See, now I don't think I want to paint my runners red. I was only going to do that with a candy cane. You can use dollar store, Melissa, if you want to. Yeah, you totally can. They do make those sleds there. You can just like redo it. Oh, crap, Teresa, that's exciting. Thank you for sprinkling, Karen. Oh, Karen, I got your Christmas card today. I didn't even have a chance to message you. Thank you. And the napkins are so cute. They're right there, actually. So fun and colorful. I'm loving them. Add it to my list of napkins I need to craft with right away. Okay, so first I'm going to sand off the edges here. Actually, let's do the X-Acto knife first. All right, so now we're going to slice through. So you can kind of, if you hold it up to the light, you can see where the crack is more. You can't see it on the camera, but I can. So I could see where the crack is. I'm just going to slice right through. And if it starts to rip, that could mean that your rice paper is still wet. And then sometimes you got to start from the other edge. There we go. Critical concentration, you guys. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me take this off. Duh. Hold on. I got to take the paint sticks off. It should just pop right off. See? Ta-da! Let me heat this one up. Hold on, Sue, let me see. How do you figure out how to print it to a full sheet of rice paper? For the paper size, you select A4. So instead of printing it letter, like 8.5 by 11, it says paper size, you'll select the A4, and that way it'll print long. It's still not going to go all the way to the bottom, but it prints it better. Amanda, no, I did not. Oh no, Becca, is your printer out of ink maybe? I don't know. It's very easy to cut anyways, Tracy. So I wouldn't mess with the water pen, especially because I have an inkjet printer. And if I try to put the water pen, my ink's gonna go run everywhere. So I definitely wouldn't. If you have a laser printer, you can, but if you have an X-Acto knife, it's really easy. Look, and once you, this is a little wet. Let me dry this little. Once you take the popsicle sticks off, it's flimsy, so you can really see where the crack is to get in there with the X-Acto knife. I should have done that first. I just want to make sure it's really dry. Okay. I might even try to go from behind. No, behind is not the better way. Definitely don't go from behind. Okay. If you pull it up, then you have the V right there, so you know exactly where to go. There we go. There's two. Ta-da! There we go. There's three. Works really good to fold it. There's four. Let me see if I'm missing any. Hi, Robin. There's five. It's coming to see it. You see where we're going with this, you guys? You see where we're going with this? See, it should slice right through. If you don't have a sharp X-Acto knife and you use a laser pen, then you might want to try or a laser printer, then you might want to try a water pen. It probably would help. With rice paper, I have a hard time with the water pen anyways because of my printer. I want to get a laser printer. They're just so expensive. So expensive for a nice one. Okay. Now we sand. We're definitely going to need this. Here's my gator. Where is my gator? You guys, we're about to have a massive crisis. My gator is not in here, and I'm really... What the heck? You guys, hold on a second. I got to find this. It's literally always in this drawer. I don't even know where it would be. Like there's nowhere else to even look. It's just always in there. Did the boys take it out or something? Am I gonna have to buy a new freaking gator sander because I can't find mine? Are you kidding me? When is the last time? I used it last night. It's not in my mailbox. I mean, it's not in there. It's not in there. It was in the garbage. It was in the garbage. Something just told me check the garbage. Found it! I was like, I just had it. Donna, I always jump to the boys. What do the boys do with it? Mello stole it. The gator, if anyone's new, the gator is this little sander. It's like a little sanding tool that is just way better than using a sanding sponge. And then the ladybug's a little vacuum. So when you sand all the edges and it gets like all fuzzy lint dust everywhere, then you vacuum it up with your little ladybug. So, woo! That could have been a major crisis, you guys. That was like serious. Wow. I would have been very upset. Very upset. All right, so let's sand all these edges off here. And my gator's got got a nice, good, rough sandpaper. And then when we go to glue this all together, it's going to look so good. All right, so there's one. Like that. I got mine on Amazon. It's a little more expensive on Amazon. They sell it at Walmart too, or Home Depot. But it's worth it. You're Dana, and then of course the trash can. Somebody would have told me the trash. I know it. The garbage ate it. I probably threw it in there. Like, I'm guessing I probably threw it in there. Or maybe it fell, you know. This drawer has like is getting a hole in the bottom. So I probably have lost other things in the garbage. The one on Amazon comes with like a 30 pack of the sandpaper. So it's a little more expensive than the Home Depot one, but it's worth it to me. For the convenience and the sandpaper that comes with it. Oh, they make them on Temu? I never knew that. Does it come with sandpaper too? I'm sure it's even cheaper on Temu. Oh, Sherry, I never did watch that segment. I gotta watch that. The Today Show segment on Temu. My husband tends to borrow my stuff. It's always the boys, right? Blame it on the kids or the man. Okay. There's 3. So see when it goes to put it together, it's gonna have that nice slatted look. You can even sand like the top. Like you don't even want to sand down. You can sand like the top so it almost gets a little bit of the paper on the inside, so you get a nice gap. Just the same. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same. Yeah. I'm a Temu advocate. So I know some people hate Temu, but I'm a Temu lover. Not for clothes, though. I don't get clothes there. I get my clothes on Shein. Which it probably all comes from the same place. So we're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. We're just going to glue this all together and then we're going to be done for today. Okay? Glue it all together. Oh, nice. That's nice. It comes with the paper. I can't find a tool or even one of his jackets. He asked me if I used it. Like, yeah, I wore your jacket to the grocery store the other day. Okay. Did I do this side yet? I don't remember. I don't remember if I did it. So, all right. There's that one. So, see all that fuzz right here? We're going to vacuum that all up. Poor Mello gets blamed for everything, huh? If it had feathers, I would definitely blame him. There we go. Oh, nice, Vicky. That's a really good price. I think it's like $11.99 on Amazon or something like that. 12 bucks maybe. Oh, have you, Christine? I'm sure their clothes are awesome. I don't know. I'm just partial to Shein for my clothes. I don't know why. No, they never misplace anything. And they're awful at looking for things, too. They just look like this. Can't find it. It's like you got to pick stuff up and actually look under and in things, or else you're never going to find your headphones. I'm like, watch, I'll walk in that room and I will be in there for 2 seconds and I will find what you've been looking for 20 minutes. Oh, Pololani, I place like with Christmas and I don't know why. Since like, well, Craftcation, a lot of things are Craftcation. Since like September or August, I've been placing like 3 Temu orders a month. Yeah, I definitely get like the post office is probably like, all right, enough. Hey, it doesn't come in that big orange bag anymore, at least. I know. Shein is like my go-to for clothes. I even get the boys' clothes there too. Some of them. All right. So we're almost done. Oh, this gives me a workout. You can tell the sanding is not, it's getting worn a little bit. Pole wanting, me too. Me too. And Timo always gets me, they're like, one click buy. After you purchase an entire order, they're like, one click buy, add to your order. And it has like everything that I was thinking about getting, but didn't. And then I'm like, well, might as well just get this one. Such a sucker. Yeah. You know, all polyester is not created equal. Let me just say that. Because I've had people who have said to me, oh, is it polyester? I won't get it. I even did a demonstration live once because I feel very passionate about this. I don't know why I care so much, but I really do. I feel like I need to defend it. You can have one shirt that is polyester that feels like absolute junk. And you can have another shirt that the tag says 100% polyester that literally feels exactly like cotton. Or it's like a lace or... So it's not all the same. So I just want to say that, like, just because something says it's polyester doesn't necessarily mean it's like a crappy, but then some is, you know. I've learned to, just by looking at the listing, I can usually tell. I'm a Premier customer, Dana, definitely. Premier Super Elite. Kimberly, you got one today? I think I got a Shein order today. Actually, really nice jackets for the boys. Because you know how we're going to Big Bear? They're not here, so I can talk about it. I got like really nice jackets. They were like $13. Because I didn't want to spend a lot on jackets. They're never going to wear them except for one trip. Christine. They stopped using the bags. I wonder why. I want to Google, why does Shein or Temu no longer use the orange bags? And they cheap stuff is polyester, so that it has like a stigma attached to it. I told you, I did a demonstration. I went to my closet and I pulled out 5 different shirts that all said polyester. And I even up to the camera, I showed how all 5 of them were completely different material. Like they were all completely different. I was like, so that's how you know. I'm not, as far as quality, Dawn, they probably are. I just find cuter stuff on Shein. I think that they have cuter, I like their stuff better. But I'm sure the quality's exactly the same. Really, Susan? Does anybody ever play those Temu games? I didn't get any rain pants, Sherry. Not yet. I looked and... I don't know. I just don't know if we need them. I don't know. I looked and I found them pretty good price, but I just felt like the jackets were more of a necessity. I also feel like the boys are not going to wear them even if I buy them. They're going to be like, we don't need them because they're just like that. Okay. Now, let's start getting this bad boy together. We're going to do all our grunging afterwards. So we're going to get it put together first. Okay. Whoops, he's missing a face there. So you can line it up here. Oh, hold on, I need to touch up. I got a little bit of peeling rice paper there. Oh my gosh. So you play the games. I want to do the games. I know somebody told me well, she didn't tell me. She's somebody I follow. I act like I know her. I don't know her. She always plays those games and she's always getting free stuff. I'm like, oh, I never have the time to play them. Okay, so here is where I need, I know, Kimberly, I think it's turned out fantastic too. All right, so we'll get that all lined up. Like I said, this is white up here. We're gonna grunge it up. It's gonna look fine. It's gonna look great. Should I paint? I mean, I'm gonna cut this. Ah, no! Oh no! Oh my gosh, you guys. My vacuum just fell and busted open. There's stuff everywhere. Oh my God, it was full. Oh no. What a bummer. Oh. That stinks. Hold on, let me just. You guys, this little sucker is powerful because it just vacuumed up all that in like 2 seconds. It was a ton. And it is, zoom, just sucked it right up. Bye, Teresa. All right, you guys, should we, let's do our last giveaway. Let's do our last giveaway, okay? So we have a giveaway. We have a $5 Dollar Tree gift card. Since we're nearing the end here. So a $5 Dollar Tree gift card. So let me scroll here and stop. Teresa Gill! Oh my God, and she just said she was leaving. Teresa Gill, I hope you didn't leave yet, girl. Teresa Gill, you just won a $5 Dollar Tree gift card. Do I have your address, Teresa? If not, you'll have to send it to me. And we already did the code word. I'm going to be really nice. I'm going to say the code word one more time in case anybody missed it the first time. The code word for day 6, which is today, is snowman. Snowman. Not the same one we had another day. It's a little bit different. Snowman. Okay? All right, you guys. Let me cut this. Now my drawer is a mess. All right. So it's going to be right about there. There we go. So that's going to go across just like that. Now, I'm going to dirty this up with wax. It's not going to be white like that. But do you think I should do you guys think I should do them like a dark red, like a maroony red? Or do you think I should just leave it white and grunged up? I feel like it could go either way. I think either way would be cute. I don't know which one I like better. What do you guys think? I'm thinking, I don't know. Dark red. Becky, the first person was Melissa Fuller. Melissa Fuller was our first winner. Red, burgundy, maroony, red, red, red. If I do this red and that red, I'm going to do the blades red too. I know, you guys are all saying red. I was leaning towards grunging it. Let me see, hold on. You guys are all saying red. Let me see what this looks like. Let me get a feel for it. I know, Amanda, I could take a walk on the wild side. This is just part of crafting with me, you guys. I don't make decisions. I have a hard time with decisions sometimes. And then sometimes I ask you guys and I still do what I want to do. But when you give me the answer that I was already leaning towards, it makes my decision for me. When you give me the answer that I wasn't leaning towards, then I have to really think and I have to decide on my own. Oh, you guys, I really like the grunge. I really like the grunge. I gotta go with the grunge. I'm sorry. I just do. I do. Yeah, it looks really good. Trust me. I promise you. I promise. We're going to have enough red with our bow and with some berries. We have these berries we're going to add in, so we'll be good. So let's go ahead. Actually, let me just finish grunging this while we're here. Why did I put it away? I don't know why I put it away. I like the grunge a lot. It looks so good with the snowman. I'm going heavy on the grunge too. There we go. I'm going to grunge I just need to grunge this piece up because I have to glue it down. I'm going to grunge the rest after we glue it together. Tracy, thank you. Give me permission. Paula, I used their gardening shears. These are my favorite ones. I use them all the time. I've bought like 3 pairs of these. They cut everything. But you can use, if you have tin snips, or I think they're called wire cutters or aviation cutters or something, those work even better. Charlene, I'm using Kiehl's Dark Wax. So it's Kiehl's Dark Sealing Wax. And this is like a blending brush. And I just dip it in there and kind of, and I don't like overthink it. I just kind of rub it on, dab it on. No rhyme or reason to it. That looks super good. Okay, so let me get this one glued down. And make sure it's all lined up really good. I gotta take this thing off. It's getting in my way. Wait, how is that? These go down here. Whoopsies, I almost messed that up. Let's go down there. All right, now we're gonna glue it together here. Sheila, I got mine on Temu. Speaking of Temu, put this here. Whoops, I put it too high. Darn it, you guys, I put it too high. I meant to put it down here. Oh my goodness. I just messed it up. I gotta pull this off. Hold on. Hold on. No! Oh my gosh. I messed it up. Hold on. I just totally messed because I put it in the wrong spot. Look. All this came on. All right, let me fix this. Hold on, you guys. Sorry. Good thing I'm grunging it. We can grunge right over the mess up. Okay, it was supposed to be down here. Now I'm going to have to go up higher anyways. Darn it. Let me push these up a little bit. Can't believe I did that. See, mistakes happen. Mine's not going to be perfect now at all. I'm going to go in with some dark wax right there and fix that. Whew. So now we're going to go in here. Let me use like a paintbrush, actually. I'm going to use a paintbrush. And you'll never know. I'm going to show you how I fixed it in a second. Okay. Crisis averted. I know, perfect is overrated. You guys are so right. Let's see. I just added a bunch of grunge there. Now you can't even tell. Okay. So now this is going to hold this part together, but I don't want to put this on top here because this part's going to be across the top with the runners. So we're going to flip it over and we're going to put a piece on the back. Okay? So we're going to cut this one to go across the back. So let me cut this one. I can't get, there we go. Oh, you know what? I'm glad I did an extra paint stick. Let me see. Because that's going to make it uneven. Hold on, let me think really quick. I just put the paint stick in the wrong place, Sue. I put it way too high. Hold on, let me think really quick because I want that to stay. I guess I could put it across the front, huh? No, I don't want it to be across the front. I want that one to be up there. Okay. We're just going to let it be uneven. It's fine. Because this is going to go like this, so I didn't want it to be raised up. But I think it'll be fine. We can glue it. The glue will hold it. Even if I got to put a Jenga block right there, it'll be fine. I know, but I don't want it to be there, Dana, is what I mean. I want it to be on the back. I have enough paint sticks. I'm just trying to figure out. It's going to be uneven. See? Look. So I might need to put another one on the back and the bottom. But then it's going to be raised up. I'm not going to have as much glue surface area. So we're just going to let it be uneven. Oops. Good night, Dawn. that there. Oh yeah, you can use regular sandpaper for sure. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. I need to do this way. Oh yeah, it's gonna be fine, you guys. It lays fine. It only goes up a little bit right there. I was worried that it wasn't gonna like connect, but it does. Okay. So now let's see how far up I want this to be. The part with the handles is gonna go towards the top. I think like that far should be good. I wonder if I can stand them up. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely E6000, Dana, for sure. Okay, I think that's, oh, I'm just gonna turn them sideways for now. I think that's a good amount. I'm trying to figure out how much I want to stick out of the top. Because this is where we're gonna put our greenery. I think that's a good amount. So let me make a mark on here with my red. Oh, all right, Angela, you have all weekend, girl. So you've got plenty of time to catch up. Okay, do you guys want me to measure how much I have sticking out at the top so you know? I'm measuring from my lowest one. 5 inches, okay? So we have 5 inches of the paint stick sticking out over the top of our sled. So, and I'm measuring from the very lowest. I'm not measuring from the top. So the very lowest, there's exactly 5 inches. So let me make a little mark here. I'm just eyeballing. I'm not actually measuring to make sure they're even. Okay. So now I've got it marked. That way I know to line my little mark up so I know how far it's protruding. I'll put some of this stuff. I got stuff everywhere. Okay. Let me get my E6000 too. You should attach the other curved end on top so the top ends match on each side. They do. I have both curved ends. Oh wait, did I do it back? Yeah, no, I have both curved ends. It's both the curved ones. I was like, I swear I checked for that. Even though it's not like me to forget. Do I want them to go all the way out or in a little bit? I feel like in a little bit, right? Not a lot, just in a little bit. I don't want it to go all the way on the edges. Like, maybe like right there. Actually, maybe like about like 1 paint stick in-ish. Okay, so let me put some E6000 on here. I'm gonna put the E6000 on here. This is so that it's like a permanent hold. And then the glue stick will make sure like it holds right now. So I'm going to put a little chunk of the E6000 here. Okay, so I got a little bit, and that does not dry quickly. You have plenty of time to work with the E6000, so you don't have to rush. Once the hot glue's on, you got to rush. Well, I'm gonna use a whole nother paint stick, Dana. So I'm gonna use like is that what you mean? Like cut the handle off? Yeah, I'm not using this. This is my last paint stick available. So I'm gonna cut it off and put it like that. I think that's what you mean, right? All right. And so we're gonna put some E6000 here. I'm gonna try to lean that upwards. Okay, I'm actually gonna do a little bit. We already have that. We'll do a little bit right here too. You don't want your E6000 to mix with your hot glue because it starts to stink. All right. So where my line is, I don't want to put hot glue past the line. Okay. Put it right. Oh, of course Okay. Let me hold that in place for a minute. Oh, Dina, I never can understand what you're saying. I don't know if it's me. I think I know what you mean. You're saying add this to the top? Is that what you're saying? Let me, I'm going to show, let me wait till this to dry. Actually, it's dry. You mean, is this what you're saying? Add this to this top of the sleigh? Is that what you're saying? Or am I still not understanding? Like that, you mean? I'm going to have a rope to hang it though. Instead of like pulling it. But I don't even know if I'm understanding you. Tell me if I'm right. We need to have voice messages. I need to be able to hear you. Maybe. Okay. I'll put that one. Is that even? Trying to make sure it's even here. I just don't know what you mean. To other straight side. To the other straight side of what stick? I have no idea what you mean, Dana. None. Okay. Yay! Oh my God, you guys, I'm short. I gotta paint another paint stick. I am short. I knew it. Wait, unless this is long enough. Actually, we're just gonna do that. Ugh. I need one more paint stick. I mean, I guess I could just do that, huh? I'm not a perfectionist. This is the curved part, but we're just gonna do this because it's fine. It's more than fine. We're not gonna stress it. We are not gonna stress it at all. Okay, so this is gonna be our I know, but I don't know. I know what piece you're talking about. I just don't know where you're telling me to put it. I don't know where you want me to put it. Are you trying to tell me to put it on the front of the sled? Like this? Like that? Like you would steer it? Is that what you mean? Because that's the only thing that I can think that you mean. But then you said, no, put it on the other side of the stick. And I was like, huh? What side of what stick? Which stick? I think she means flip the T you made over towards you. The T? What T? You guys, I'm freaking lost. I have no idea what you're talking about. Curved part on both ends of the top piece. Maybe because I don't know what the sled is or something. Maybe I'm not familiar with a sled. That must be it, because I don't know what you guys mean. Like, this is what I have, the curved part on both ends of the top piece. You mean have the curved part coming out the top? Like, I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just going to keep rolling because I really don't know what you mean. I'm like a super visual person. So when somebody tries to verbally like explain something to me, I can't, like, my brain just doesn't even make sense of it. Charlene, I do not know what you, I still don't know what you mean. I think she's saying you should cut the straight end instead of the curved end, so the curve will be sticking out the front. The curve is sticking out the front. It is sticking out, it is, see? So I still don't get it. I know, you guys got to be able to send pics. Have the curved part. So you mean have the curved part on both of these? Like that? Is that what you mean? Have the curved part on both ends of the top piece. Is that what you mean? I don't know why I would do that though. Okay, I'm gonna keep gluing. Maybe because I don't know how a sled is composed, so it's going over my head or something. Okay. Glue these together. And you can see glue, but this is going to be the back of my project. Mine's going to be hanging. So I'm not like stressed out about a little bit of glue showing. Tammy, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm dense. So Karen just got it, okay? So I'm not the only one. She means, you know, the old sleds that have like a triangle top that you used to steer. I don't know that at all, which is probably why I'm not understanding. So at least I don't feel as stupid. I have no idea what you mean about steering. I thought that they steered with one little piece at the top that you moved back and forth. Yeah, California girls don't know much about stuff. I'm from upstate New York, though. Christine still doesn't get it, so I'm not the only one. Sue's still lost. Yeah, so I don't need to cut another one now, though. I'm just going to keep rolling, you guys, okay? All right. So, and I do want a bunch to hang over here. So we're going to cut this right here. No, I know I'm not stupid, but I feel stupid when I can't understand what you mean. But I don't think I'm the only one. It's hard to explain with a word. It's like, if you showed me, I would get it. I think you mean 2 pieces on the top, like that, right? Is that what you mean? Now do I understand? But to me, that looks so silly because I don't know what, I've never seen a sled like that. I think that's what you mean. So, okay. Let's glue this together here. She said, don't cut it, Dana. You're going to have to send me a picture afterwards. And then I'm going to be like, oh. Dana, I can't. I'd add the other end to where? I don't know. I add the other end of that piece you just cut. I don't know where. It doesn't make any sense. Still doesn't make sense. All right, let's grunge this up a little bit, you guys. I can't. There's no way. I'm going to have to just do it the way I'm doing it. Yeah, send me a picture because I fully and completely do not get it. That piece needed to be out more on each side. Nope. I'm done. I give up. Let's grunge this bad boy. This is the vision that I had in my head, so I'm just sticking with it. All right, so see, we got this little white piece here, but that's fine. We're just going to grunge it, and it's going to look fine. Once we put some greenery and a bow is going to be hanging down, you won't even notice it. I'm sure if I had seen us, if I knew the sled, then it would make more sense to me, but... Paula, it just gives it like a antiqued old kind of a look. So see, it just grunges it up so that it kind of goes with the, see how this is more of like a grungy, vintagey vibe? And this is like stark white. So this is going to make it go together more. Because our sled is kind of grungy. So I'm just going to go around all the edges. And I will probably, I might grunge this a little more off of camera because this grunging can take a while when you do it right. And we've been on here for 2 hours, so. So the long piece you just added had a round end on both ends. Not both ends, it has a round end on one end. A round end on one end. Add real greenery, Karen? Sure, yeah. I mean, you totally could. You could put a piece of floral foam there. I know, Dana, I do. And me and the boys are going sledding, but we got snow tubes, you know? I got like the inflatable snow tubes. So we don't have to worry about sleds or steering. I'm just going to grunge this whole thing up. We want the whole vibe to kind of go together. All right, we're going to do over here. We got some glue. It's looking really cute though, you guys. We got to do... It needed on both ends. So, okay, this is my last ditch effort on the thing. Are you saying to cut 2 paint sticks so that each end is rounded and stick them together like that? You mean? So that the ends are not square, they're rounded? Is that what you mean? Like to glue 2 of these together? That's the only other thing I could think of. I think also there were so many different continuations. Wait, no, I mean this. I think I need the whole thing in a long paragraph from the beginning. like on the top of the sled where the two railings come out, you need to blah, 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 blah. It needs to be in all one, all one paragraph. Because adding on, then I'm like, on that stick you just had, I'm like, but what stick? I get it on Amazon. Here, I'm gonna Google an old sled because now it's driving me crazy. Oh, wait, so you would have two things then. You would have one at the top and then one in the middle as well that steers? Well, that would be totally different. That would be totally different. Because then I'd have like, I see the steering. Because then you'd have like the steering. Then this would be the steering and then this would be the top. Is that what you mean? So you have two, like this is the steering and this is the top part. And then you have like one down the middle too. I think that's what you mean. It's like a vintage radio flyer. Yeah, I can't steal my sled anyway, so we're all right. But we're almost done, you guys. We're pretty much done with today. Like, we're done with it. I'm just grunging at this point. So, yeah. I don't want to confuse anybody that's making it, too, by changing anything now. And I'm doing a little bit of the underneath, but not too much. I'm not going to even grunge this up too much because a lot of this is going to be honestly covered. The only reason I even want this here is I'm going to put, plus Dana, I'm also going to have greenery and like a bow. So it will be covering that anyways, I'm pretty sure. Because of how I plan to decorate it. If I wasn't going to be decorating it up there, then you would probably see it more. Do in here a little. A half moon. Yeah, it is kind of like a half moon. Okay, let me do this inside. Do you guys have, speaking of sledding, does anybody have snow yet? Trying to get in that crack there. All right, you guys, we are pretty much done with part one of our sled, okay? We did a lot more than we normally would for part one, but I really wanted to get the actual sled done, and I think we're at a pretty good stopping place right now. I think we're at a pretty good stopping place. Like I said, I might grunge this up a little. I might spend a little more time grunging, but we're pretty much done for now. So, yeah, we did our giveaways. We did, how did you get the pick on it? Sharon, you definitely want to go back and watch the replay, girl. I decoupaged it on with Mod Podge. Is that what you mean? It's rice paper. So I decoupaged it on there. We built the whole thing from scratch. But look how cute this is looking. Here's part one, guys. Yay. So part one, we built our little sled, okay? We built our sled. Ta-da. I am going to come and I'm going to add a hanger to the top. We're going to have some greenery here with a bow, or I might just do a bow here with the hanger in the front. I'm not exactly sure. I need to kind of figure that out. So let me just go over some logistics really quick, you guys, before I jump off of here. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., we're having a Zoom, okay? So the link actually is already posted in the Facebook group for you. The link is posted. All you got to do is just click the link and you join tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's called a Craft and Chat. We're just going to hang out. If you want to bring your sled to work on, you can do that. It gives you a chance to like co-work and work on it with others. Maybe you need some help. Maybe you have questions. Maybe you want to get some feedback on how it's looking. So definitely, oh my God, hold on. I got to fix this real quick. There's a piece lifting up right here. So definitely come to the Zoom, you guys. It'll be super fun. We have Zooms every month in the Crafter Party. So it'll kind of give you like an idea of, what the Zooms are like. And then Sunday at 10 a.m. is going to be so both days 10 a.m. is going to be part 2. We are going to finish this up. We're going to add some greenery, the bow, like I just said. And then starting Sunday, you can post your finished craft. So there's going to be a post in the group. It's going to say, contest, post your paint stick sled here. You are going to post it on that post as a comment, and then you are going to leave. You are not going to comment on anybody else's crafts. You are not going to leave reactions on anybody's crafts, because that is the way that we vote. So you have all the way from tomorrow after our live, all the way till Monday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to submit your photo on that post in order to enter yourself into the contest. And then we are going to vote on 3 winners. So the 3 winners, I'm going to talk more about voting. I also did a live yesterday talking about it. And then the instructions for voting are going to be all written out for you. So there's 3 categories. There's best creative spin, best adaptation for supplies, and then the best overall. I'm going to talk again more about those tomorrow. But right now, I just need you to know that you can submit your photo on that post starting tomorrow all the way till Monday at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m., voting will open. I'm going to go live on Monday. I'm going to talk in detail about how voting will work. But please, 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 no commenting on that post. Just drop your picture and go. That's it. That's all you need to do. Because if you start commenting and start leaving reactions, then that's like voting early, and I'm going to have to remove you from the group, and I don't want to do that. So no reactions at all. At 2 p.m., voting will open, and then you're going to leave a reaction for best creative spin, a reaction for best overall, and a reaction for best adaptation. There's 3 different reactions. You're going to see it written out. I'm going to write it out exactly how you do it. So does anybody have questions about, yes, you don't need to say anything, just the picture. We're going to know who submitted it because it's going to have your name. So you don't need to say, this is my sled. Because what happens is it clogs it up and it makes it really hard when we go to vote if there's a bunch of words and commenting. So we just need a picture. 1 picture. If you take a picture of the front and the back, and I'm going to delete one. And you don't want to leave it up to me which one I delete. I'm just going to delete the one that I think is less good. So if you have a picture from different angles and you submit them both, I'm going to delete one of them. So 1 photo per person. And then, like I said, the way that we vote at 2 p.m. on Monday, at the deadline, voting opens. And then there's going to be you heart or you thumbs up, like the little reaction. I'm going to do a video showing you how to vote. I'm going to show you my screen. So if you've done a challenge, you know how this works. But if you're new, please watch my lives when I talk about voting. Please watch my lives when I show you how to vote, because I will remove you from the group if I have to. If I message you and I'm like, you voted early and you voted on 15 people and I can't get you to remove them, I have to remove you from the group because I literally have no other choice. And I do not want to do that. It makes me feel really bad. But I have had to do it before, you guys. I had somebody who hearted every picture before the deadline, and then they weren't answering their messages. No notification, Becky. You got it. Then just, if you're not getting notifications, you guys, make sure you're on Telegram. Make sure you're on my broadcast channel, and just set an alarm. Set an alarm for Sunday at 10 a.m. and just come to my page. I'll pop up. All right, let me scroll up and see the questions about the Zoom. Oh, I know what you mean, Dana. Now I get it, now that I saw it. I'm looking for Zoom questions. Some of you guys have had snow. I'm excited to see snow in Big Bear. I don't see any questions about the Zoom, Christine. I just scrolled all the way up, so I must have missed them. I just saw someone said I never did a Zoom. That's it. Oh, when is it? It's tomorrow at 10 a.m., Susan. 10 a.m. Pacific time. Was that it? Was there any other questions besides when is the Zoom? I know, Tracy, but the thing is, not everybody... If people hear my instructions, that's one thing. The problem is a lot of people, they tune right out and they don't listen to what I'm saying. So then when they go to do it, they're like, how do I vote? And I also type it out. So when you have any questions about voting, if you just read the description, it's going to literally tell you and show you like exactly what each vote is and how to do it. Oh yeah, you don't have to be on camera. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. Just come hang out. Yes, so we have tomorrow is a Zoom at 10 a.m. So that's just like a craft and chat. It's not part of the challenge really. It's just like an extra thing we're doing for fun. And then the next live is Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, and then the winners ceremony, we'll choose all the winners Monday. So voting closes at 5 p.m. It's open from 2 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. So you have 3 hours to get in there and vote. That should give everybody a chance. Even if you work, go to the bathroom, sit on the toilet and scroll and vote real quick. And then I'll have the winner ceremony. I will announce all the winners. I'll say what the prizes are. I should have 2 of the prizes are going to be sent directly from the sponsors, and I think I should have Studio J Companies. I think she sent it to me. So I should have one of the prizes to show live. One of them is going to be a gift card, so there's nothing to show. And then the other one, it won't make it to me in time, so she's just going to mail it straight. Robbie's Crafting Corner, she's going to mail it straight to the winner. But it's going to be really cute. So, all right, you guys, I've been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to go eat me some dinner. And then it has been a busy week. I'm going to check out early tonight. So I'm going to probably go watch some Netflix. I'll probably be on my phone responding to comments and stuff. But I'll be hanging out in the Facebook group all week long. If you have a question, post it in the Facebook group. Because then you can get feedback from everybody in the group as well as me. So you have like way more chances of getting a more faster response. Because a lot of people, like, I'm not the only person who knows where the supply list is, you guys. I promise you. There's probably 80 people in the group that know where the supply list that can also help you, and they're more than happy to help. I'm only one person, so if everybody messages me, then it takes me forever to get through the messages when there's lots of people that are happy to help. I know it. My Crafter Party ladies have been doing these challenges for literally years, so they're happy to help you out. I know it. I know it. So, all right, you guys, you have a fabulous, fabulous evening. When are you doing the words we wrote down? Oh, that'll be tomorrow. So I'm going to make a post and I'm going to say, send me the words, and you're going to send them to me in Messenger. So, but you still have one more word to go. You still have tomorrow's word. That will be the last word. So we wait till we have 7 and then you'll send it to me. So that won't be till like tomorrow night. Aw, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Hey, Cindy, that's okay, girl. So, all right, you guys, you have a fabulous evening. Bye-bye. Here it is.